And a very, very, very good afternoon to each and every one of you out there. I hope you're doing very, very well today here on this. What day is it? Is it Tuesday? I think it's Tuesday. I don't fucking know the days at the moment, to be quite honest with you. They're all melding into one. I've just come off the back of a truly horrific challenge run recording, and I need to decompress. I could not moderate my language in the one I've just recorded, so yeah, no chance of me doing a YouTube stream today, or at least a main channel YouTube stream. That would not be a good idea. Can we have some game sound? Some game sound would be nice. I don't know why we don't have game sound. Maybe I'll find out. It's all going kinds of wrong. Welcome in, Gemma, over on YouTube. Let's see what you get in your pack while I try and figure out what the fuck is up with all of this technology today. There we go, just got to press the right button. I've added some new packs. Well, I'm not going to spoil too much, Kanbei, but I did call rollout complete bollocks, and that's staying in. But the latest video that came out on the main channel was Tauros, so we're going to try and catch a shiny one. It's an ugly shiny. Oh Christ, we do not want to be using Pokeballs for this. We have 202 Ultra Balls and a prayer. Let's see what goes on. I love Giraffary. I need to give it a 4 moves run at some point. See, I've caught the Tauros, but it was a random shiny. I need more than Ultra Balls with this, I think. So I've not chained Tauros before. I am wearing the strap on the Joy-Con today because I don't trust myself to not yeet this controller. But yeah, I'm hoping to be back doing some kind of challenge on either Thursday or Friday. My voice is still completely fucking knackered. Like, I took about 10 hours to get the video recorded today because I had to take constant breaks. Welcome in, Sam. I hope you're doing very well. Did you get your shiny? Let's see what you get in this pack. The challenge itself wasn't 10 hours. It's just I had to keep taking breaks in recordings. I have hopefully fixed the issues you were having on the page as well, Kanbei. And now we've got all 9 gens of packs. There is, hidden deep within the packs, a no dupe pack for 1, 2, and 3. Oh, I fucking hate Skarmory. I'm very glad you got your young kit. We got a great throw there, not an excellent throw. How does it do? We caught it. Miracles do happen. The fact that I'm feeling this disdainful about this shiny hunt already, it's nothing to do with Tauros, it's everything to do with the Pokemon I recorded. Let's see what you get in your Gen 4 pack, Sam. A Happiny, a Turtwig, and a Mamoswine. I do like Mamoswine. Oh shit, there's an egg there, let's leave. Thought that was a shiny Pidgey for a second then. There we go. Oh, wait, no. What has broken on the no dupes pack? Oh, it was just slow for some reason. There you go. I promise you it's not just Gen 3. It's like me, a bit slow today. Ooh, a Gen 9 pack. I don't know the names of a lot of these. Dog, crocodile, cat. A Maschiff, a Fuecoco, and a Florigato. Yes. We know Pokémon. Yeah, I saw your Gen 2 pull was pretty much close to completion. We had a Furret. Brilliant. A 1-card pack. We like to see that. We love the 1-card packs. You twat. A rare or better pack for Sam, and we get Legs the Hitmonlee, Surfetch, and would you have a look at that? We get an Avalugg as well. You do deserve Celebi for that. It's a shame I can't scam the system. There's literally no way of me scamming it so that I can force rolls. Thank you for the check-in. Sam, it's your 3rd time checking in already. We're going for another Gen 2 pack. A Marill, a Schnappabubble, and a Marill. Kinda disappointing, isn't it, getting 2 of the same in the pack? And thank you for your 2nd joining of the challenge. I'm slowly becoming a competent streamer. You would think that we don't have a repel on. But we do. Not a repel, a lure. An Electrike, a Surskit, and you got the entire sun. I appreciate what I've created for this channel is ostensibly just a channel point loot box, but I enjoy it. Yes, look at that beautiful bin sprout. How are you, Hannah? I hope you're doing very, very well today. If you enjoy me, first of all, you have problems, but I can guarantee that you will absolutely love spending your time with Hannah. Nova Luna Plays, please do click the follow button at the top of your chat. If you aren't already following her, she started streaming last week. She's already got affiliate because she's just that wisdomous. Yeah, the first time was with a pair of Slugmaballs, wasn't it? And I love how we're all not addicted, definitely not addicted to opening card packs. What do we get this time? A Furret, a Swine, not a pile of shite, and a Houndour. That is your 10th Houndour. Oh, thank you for the tier 1 sub, Hannah. That is very fucking kind of you. Get a rat. And whatever the first gift was. No, you get heckin' loved. I did catch up on the VOD last night, and I am pissed off as well that you haven't had your Hellsprout yet. What catch combo number's this? I've not been paying attention. Is this 4 or is it 5? It's going to be 3 now, isn't it? Four in 14 minutes. This route is not fast. Oh, there we've got another one. But it's humping a Pidgeotto. So we're going to wait until they've finished their business together. I get an excellent throw with the card pack up. That is fluke, that's not skill. And it didn't even catch. What a load of bull. Oh, that was a terrible throw. Oh, yeah, I could totally see that, Hannah. We don't catch on the excellent throw, but then that absolutely terrible throw, it's like, yeah, I'll catch in. Oh, we're putting Pichu in the bin. Fantastic. If you don't like Pichu, this is your 5 minutes in the spotlight. Because Pichu hates 5 minutes. There's a Pokemon you can't stand, put it in the bin. That's what it's there for. He's peeking out because he's so short. Is that the run animation? Who knows? I think it's about to do its run animation. I'm going to mash B. Enjoy your lurk, Kanbei. And thank you for checking in, Hannah. It's your first time. Hopefully not your last, but though I would totally understand if it was. My streams are an experience. You are doing all the redeems. Yeah, I am live. I don't know how long for today, but I need to fix my sleep. It is completely fucked up. I got up at 2:30 this morning, which isn't a sensible time to get up, really. So I need to fix that to something a little bit better for the next couple of weeks so that I can actually do some proper YouTube streams again. Still going to be doing the Twitch streams, having a lot of fun doing these. But I need to get on with the YouTube challenge run streams as well because they are my main source of income. And your boy's got to eat. Might have some Tauros when we send them to Professor Oak to get ground up. Lucky number 7. We're going to get ourselves up to legs 11 on the old couch combo, and then we shall brute force the route. Oh, there's a Dragonite up there for no good reason. Oh, I thought that was shiny for a second, but it's just the size markers because I couldn't be bothered scaling. Oh, there's a bull. Thank you for the shiny luck, Sam. I am at a really awkward angle to catch. My chair is absolutely horrific. So, I do need to get a new one at some point. It's on the laundry list of things I need to replace at the moment. This chair's only a year old as well. Wasn't cheap, but I feel like I was scammed off Amazon with this one. Another bull. As you can see, the further down the couch combo we go, the more likely they are to spawn. So we take full advantage of that. That was a nice throw. And you get a squirrel, a fox, and a bird. And this one is very, very much miss. It is duct taped together already. I'm sitting on an old used bed sheet as well because the cover on it's come off. Got a bird there, another bird. Big bunch of nothing. We got a bull. Getting the timing down on some of these Tauros now. The bull is in the ball, and we are happy about that because that gets our catch combo into double digits. This is a number 10. Those two Persian leveling up to 55 there as well. Those two Persian are there for when we need to do a bit of the old cash money moolah grind. They both have payday. And so we can use the second controller feature to do double battles, double the payday, double the money against all of the gym leaders. We really do scam them out of every last penny. And I kind of love that. We've got an Oddish, a bird, a blank, a gloom, and a bull. We will take the bull by the horns, so to speak. Let's see what you get in your epic pack as I do an excellent throw. A Kyogre, a Zard, and a shiny Drifloon. Drifblim. Shiny hot air balloon. That was a really good pack. We are going to say goodbye to that Tauros. You can get shinies just in my gacha game. The encounter tables are identical on these two routes, which is why I'm popping my head up there from time to time, but there's only 4 spawns on it. There's a bull. There's the ball for the bull, but it was a badly timed ball. So it doesn't catch. Try again. Nice. Tauros acquired. We are now at 11 on the combo. If you're on 11 on the combo, you max out your spawns. You can tell that because Chansey starts appearing. And this is where we start brute forcing this route. We are now going to say thank you to our Dodrio for helping us build up our catch combo. And instead, we are going to ride on our cat instead, because the cat is significantly quicker. We are going to burn through lures doing this, but I find this quicker, especially on an arsehole Pokemon like Tauros to catch. I find this significantly quicker than catching all the way up to 31. We have the odds of 1 in 1,024 on this route now, which is not bad odds at all. All things considered, let's see what you get in your Gen 1 pack. You get a Doduo, a Moltres, and a Doduo. You get all the birds. We've got a Tauros there. We've got a pair of birds and a smelly egg. We get a Pidgeotto, and that's a lot. Let's have a peek up here. Ew. Just a Chansey. I promise you that these spawns are boosted. Cyndaquil, Ladybird, and Fluffy. I really like Fluffy. When I was a kid, it was one of my all-time favourite Pokemon. That makes no sense, kid all-time. When I was a kid, it was definitely up there as one of my favourite Pokemon. I actually preferred it over Ampharos. I love Sheik Pokemon as well. The Cobblemon server we're on has given me a newfound appreciation of Wooloo. Like, I always liked it, but the way it is in Cobblemon is something else. It is so adorable. Anything up here? Just that thing. And a Venonat, rather. Can tell I'm tired. I am not feeling good about our chances of not seeing a shiny Chansey. If we see a shiny Chansey, we are not going to catch it. I have enough. I have enough to give everybody watching every single Pokemon stream on Twitch at least one shiny Chansey with the amount that I caught back in 2021. Oh, you're ubiquitous, Chansey. Leave me alone. Yep, preemptive bidding. We'll need it. If I ever get big enough on Twitch to make my own Twitch stream team, I'm totally calling it the Bin Squad. Oh, it's so stuffy in here today. I've cracked open the window for a little bit. Hopefully outside it doesn't get too loud. I say that and there's a train due to pull in any second now. What is on your Gen 2 pack this time? Lips, Sneasel, and Mareep. I love putting Pokemon in the bin. It's been a thing for 5 and a bit years. I love Mareep as well. It's criminal that Mareep is not available in Pokemon Crystal in the wild. You have to trade it in. Oh, shit. Shiny Oddish. Well, I'm colourblind. I can barely see that. We start the hunt again. No shinies left behind. I saw the sparkles too, and I was like, yeah, that's a shiny. So we start the hunt again. What was that? 20 minutes since going live for that one, give or take. One down. How many more will we get today? I am known for ridiculous Let's Go shiny luck. So we shall see if that carries on. Now, what we are going to have to do, actually, is we're going to have to go to another route for a second. Bellsprout would have spawned there if we were playing Let's Go Eevee. A large part of the reason I'm on Let's Go Pikachu is so that we don't have the Bellsprout, so I don't taunt you. Now we're going into this really awkward part of the grass here. Yes, Oddish is in the place of Bellsprout, so we got the equivalent. And we're just going to catch anything like this Krabby here. And the reason we're doing this is so that we can get a clean catch combo on route number 15, because otherwise we would struggle to find ourselves a Tauros, because Oddish would be boosted. So what we do is we just go and catch any old shite from a nearby route, so that we then have the clean set of spawns again. Because otherwise building that chain can be a little bit tedious. I highly recommend making sure you've got no catch combo when you start off doing the 1% hunts as well. Now, it's probably going to be quicker to fly back on the old Zard, because we can ignore collision boundaries. Fences mean nothing to us on here. And there we go. Straight away, we've got a Tauros down in this grass. This is the bad grass as well. Great throw, we'll take it. Don't know if we'll catch it, but we shall take it. We do not, in fact, catch it. Thank you for the tackle, Sam. I haven't checked Tauros's run animation yet. You're not supposed to do that, Tauros. I thought you were going to catch, so I took a drink. Oh, you dick. Gonna run out of balls at this rate. He is Angie, but he relents eventually. We just threw enough at him until he went into submission there. Let's get back on the cat now. And we'll go back on to route number 15. The good thing about the recording I did today is it's my final one for February, so I am now complete work-wise for this month, and I can start focusing on next month's videos. Got a lot of good Pokemon coming up next month as well. February was one of those, I kind of used it to get some of the less good performing Pokemon out of the way, so that in March we can really focus on getting some very, very good times again. And then in April, I've got a couple of ideas for some runs that should be fun. Catch the Tauros. Get the experience points. And we're back up to 2. I really hope that Venonat doesn't shine. I really do not like Venonat. I do have the shiny charm, yeah. I've got, shit, there's a Scyther. I've got a save on Pokémon Home where I've got a full living dex for Let's Go. So when I start a game, I plonk in the full living dex, get all the dex entries, and then bum rush to Celadon after beating up Misty. Yeah, it's kind of annoying, though, that you have to go all the way to Celadon to get the charm. I do want to try and revive my modded Switch as well. Because I love the idea of doing a randomizer in Let's Go. I have done a randomizer in the past. I also want to see what mods are available for Scarlet and Violet now. Because when I had the modded Switch, it was so new. I have modded PLA as well, that was fun to do. Trouble with modding PLA though, and randomizing it, is you can get some of the very late game Pokemon in the place of like Bidoof and Starly as you're doing the intro. And they retain their angriness from late game. So they are not happy to see you. Very terrifying. Excuse me. Just exhaled and I burped. Let's catch this angry ball. I don't know why I'm bothering to try with excellent throws. They're not really helping, for the most part. Let's see what a nice does. See, a nice does it. Excellent. No. Contrarian little shitbag is this Tauros. He does laugh at our excellent. I hope the frame rate's holding up for you as well. It struggled a bit on my end, but I can't tell whether that was me or not. having all sorts of technical issues with OBS recently. It must just be the preview. It's my own fault for trying to watch through the preview instead of having it on an actual screen. It does involve more wires. You're not wrong. Did I see a Taurus up there? Yes, I did. A Skarmory, a Sunflora, and a Spooder. I didn't like Spinarak until I did its challenge run. And then I really, really grew fond of it rather. I genuinely thought we'd hit that Venonat then. Big stretch. Seems like nice throws are the way to do the Tauros. Or just prove me to be a liar. So you're a liar. Not only are you fake, but you're a liar. Try one more. If this doesn't work, then we run. I know, he waited for the perfect timing. We are saying goodbye to you. We don't want your company anymore. Let's get out of here. Oh, Christ. No. We refuse to acknowledge you even exist. We've got a bird and we're leaving. I love how over the top this hairstyle is, by the way. Yes, put Venatwat in the bin. It deserves it. On your head, son. If I had the hairline, I'd totally have hair like that. It is definitely a thing to say that in Let's Go, you go through phases of easy catches, and then nothing at all, that's its run. Then nothing at all wants to catch. The good thing about putting shiny Venonat in the bin is it just looks like regular Venonat. See, just a regular old throw, and it catches. You put effort into your throw, and it's like, no, not for you. Not today, Josephine. Nobody will get that reference. So we've got a Pidge, a smaller Pidge, another small Pidge, and some people. What's up here now? Just a Pidgeotto. He really is a contrarian. I respect him for it. Like, if he wants to be one of those Pokemon that's like, nah, don't do it this way. Totally understand. I'm a contrarian. Like, some people might just say I'm the first syllable of that. I'll let you fill in the blanks. Nothing. Hello. Hello, Pokemon. Oh, not you, Glue. There's another Tauros. They do exist. Again, we've gone for the excellent throw, so it's not going to catch. Let's see what you get in your Gen 1 pack. That's its run. Need to mash B after this. A Butterfree, a Dojiro, and a Mankey. Oh, thank fuck that caught. What does that get us up to? A 9. We're slowly getting there again. There was a real panic, real moment of like, this isn't going to catch. At all. Thought we had a shiny Pidge for a second then. We've got a Pineco, a Natu, and a Togepi. I do like Pineco. Like, I know a lot of people don't like it. But it's so cute, and it was so silly in the anime. If you have been watching on YouTube, by the way, apologies for the low bit rate. It lowered itself. I have now increased it back to something that should be much more viewable. That one was the first ball. Wasn't even paying attention. I was busy fiddling with the YouTube settings. One more to go, and then we'll be back on our proper catch combo. I must have caught my Tauros on Eevee, because I've only caught 21 of them in total. There's our last one. Hopefully. And that is the end of the catch combo again for us. Yeah, fiddle with settings and the ball will catch a Numel, a Jirachi, and a Corphish. One of those is not like the other. Those mythicals were supposed to be super hard to get without the no dupes packs. And there you are, just waltzing and getting the one of two, I believe, mythicals in Gen 3. Your chase card for Gen 3 will probably be something like a Soul Rock, a really common one. There's our ubiquitous Chansey again. They really are feeling sorry for your luck. When are you doing the hunt again? Or is it one of those that say touchy subjects at the moment? I find comboing in Pokemon even more egregious than hunting other games, because hunting for things similar in other games, because you have to keep your game open. Like, if you close it, you go right back to square one. That is very fair with it being tomorrow, potentially. Pace yourself so you don't completely lose your marbles. I really like Arceus for a first playthrough. Like, I didn't get any replayability out of doing the storyline again. But that first playthrough was so good. I'm very annoyed that Legends ZA was nowhere similar to Legends Arceus. I loved the storyline of Scarlet and Violet. I know I'm probably in a minority there, but I loved how low stakes it was, at least at the beginning. Where it's like, yeah, you're just dealing with high school stuff. Felt like you were in a soap opera as opposed to an action movie. I feel like that's something that Pokemon had lost in recent years. Like, they tried going bigger and bigger and bigger with their storylines. To the point where they kind of jumped the shark in Sword and Shield with the whole, we're doing this to prevent something 1,000 years in the future. So for them to rein it back in was really good. And it then meant that the build-up to the climax of that game felt worth it. Because you weren't bombarded with high stakes the entire time. Plus, as far as rivals go, Pneumonia wasn't bad. Definitely an improvement on How and Hop. Boo the smelly egg. Welcome in, Atlas Lion. I hope you're doing very, very well today. I am probably in a moment going to run an early advert break because I need the loo. I forgot to go before coming on air. So I am going to very quickly go to my BRB. Then I shall run back. I'll be as quick as I can. I'm going to run just a couple of minutes of adverts so that we're not wasting any time together. Exactly, when nature calls, you can't put it on answer phone, can you? We are now back, though. I was as quick as I could be. I do like the bear with screen as well, even if I do say so myself. Ursaring's a funny old Pokemon for me. I hated it with a passion for many, many years. We've got a Solosis, a Blitzel, and a Ferroseed. I think that's what they're called. I don't know much past about Gen 3 for Pokemon names. Yeah, I really didn't like Ursaring. And then it was... I can't remember which game it was. Might have been X and Y. I decided to do a party playthrough with a bunch of bear Pokemon. So I gave myself Teddiursa egg, Spinder egg, Snorlax egg, well, Munchlax egg. Pancham I could get in the wild. Beartic I think is in the wild in Gen 6 as well. And I just decided to do a playthrough, and there was no comparison between Ursaring and the rest of them. Ursaring was so good. And then, God, 5 years ago, I started doing challenge running in my own time as a hobby back then. And one of the very first Pokemon I ran was Ursaring in Crystal. And it was so dominant compared to the other Pokemon. Like, it was when 2 hours was a good time for me, and it would get like a 1 hour 50. And other Pokemon like Jinx, who are still very good and can hold up, would get like 4 hours. The reason I'm hunting Tauros today as well is because that's the most recent video on the channel. So we did a Tauros full moves challenge, because in a standard challenge, Tauros is very screwed over by the learn set. Got to struggle for Rival 2. And there's a mandatory heal just before Rival 2. Yeah, I genuinely think as well that this method of shiny hunting might be easier and slightly more efficient than, at least with the shiny charm I should say, with a big caveat that this is with the shiny charm. It's more efficient and a little bit easier and cheaper than going and catching every single Pokemon on your combo. At least for a Pokemon like this, who does not enjoy getting caught. Tauros and Pokeballs are not friends. Depends how many we catch. Tauros friends. Tauros might be a friend. But the Celadon Salad Bar might also want to diversify into meat. Or will this go to like pewter platters instead? Oh, I actually, no, forget that last pun I made. Pewter platters is nothing compared to the one I've got now. We're going to take Tauros to the Cinna barbecue. That's more like it. It shouldn't have taken me that long to come up with that pun. But now that I've come up with it, it's making me giggle. God. It's bad when you laugh at your own puns, isn't it? I don't know what it is about puns as well. I'm just naturally gifted at them. To a point where when I'm talking and I get on a bit of a roll, like, you can get those at the Cinna barbecue, by the way, the most common thing I just hear is just giggles of stop. We should do a shiny hunt actually at some point, like the Cinna barbecue hunt. Like any Pokemon that we can put on the grill. That's the point. Is Miltank available in Scarlet and Violet? I don't think it is. I think it's Sword and Shield only. I'm going to Google that. I know it's highly unprofessional on stream. Nope, we... Oh, shit. Goodbye, Chansey. We do not like you. Game locations. It's Pokeradar in BDSP. I think people do barbecues on the 4th of July. I think they also, like, for American football games, don't they have cars chasing the crowds that then park in the car parks there and do barbecues? Oh, fucking hell. I knew it was going to happen. There's our first smelly bitch since returning back. There she is. Let's watch her. Yeah, there, she's gone. But that's 2 shinies this hour so far. Shiny Chansey and Shiny Oddish. Not going to count Chansey as a recent one because we didn't catch it. If a second shiny Chansey spawned, I would be currently retrieving my Switch from the pavement outside my house. It would not last very long in its dock. That's for sure. Boo. Boo you, Chansey. We boo you. I'm glad to see that the shiny Chansey vibes are still a thing with me, though. Like, as soon as I encountered that Chansey, I was like, the next one that spawns is going to be shiny. It wasn't the next one, it was the one after we did the route reset, but that's still pretty bloody close. I mean, yeah, like... It's going to feel awful to have to catch a Chansey. It always does. It is the Pokemon as well. Friggin' Zygarde there from a common pack. As well as a Pumpkaboo and a Smug Git. Saying Smug Git has just reminded me of this clip.
Of EastEnders tonight.
Oh!
Do you know what I have? Here's a clip of tonight's EastEnders.
You know you still got your nightie on.
You know you're still a smug git!
There you go. That's tonight's EastEnders. In a nutshell. I think we've got to hear that again. This is the most exciting clip, I think, so far today.
You know you still got your nightie on.
You know you're still a smug git.
There you go.
I've got sound clips for everything. I just need to get some kind of soundboard for them. What would be great is if I could code some kind of like vocal recognition for when I'm streaming on Twitch, where if I say certain trigger phrases, like smug git, it then just automatically plays. And that is the end of hour 1. We got 2 shinies on our first hour. Let's see how many we get on hour number 2. How many shiny Chansey will there be? How many Tauros will we see? How long will I stay awake? All these and more answered in time. I also still cannot believe how cheap versus the train that coach was for you later this week. Considering it was not booked in advance either. Like, it was booked on the same week. That was ludicrous. I'm lucky that the furthest I normally go on the train is 2 stops. Because then it's like a £5 both directions. But they don't do advanced tickets. I do need to pop into town this weekend, actually. I can't be arsed, but I do need to. Because I've been meaning to trade in my old Switch one and buy a few Switch games from the second-hand game shop. But it's so much effort. I love on this route as well, you can tell how many cries were recycled in Gen 1. I got a bird and an egg. I know, recycled cries. Like, we know that's a Pidgey, but it could also have been a Poliwag if we had some water. No, wait, it's not Pidgey and Poliwag, is it? Poliwag and Ditto are the same. Pidgey and Jigglypuff sound very similar, though. I do like Jigglypuff. It's not a good Pokémon, but I do like it. I feel like Gen 1 up to, call it Gen 3, they created Pokemon for the designs, as opposed to like for competitive viability, first and foremost. Wasn't really until Gen 4 and onwards that they started min-maxing the heck out of anything they could. Yeah, I loved the Jigglypuff in the anime. Well, I was always on Jigglypuff's side. I wondered... Oh, shit. We know what happened last time we bumped into a Chansey. But yeah, I wonder how many children then thought it was acceptable to draw on their parents' faces in marker. Yeah, I think we should have justice for Jigglypuff. All it wants to do is sing and be a performer. Yes, justice for the Jiggles. When I did 3DS shiny hunting, even longer ago than Let's Go shiny hunting, this was like 2015, I caught a shiny Jigglypuff in Oras and I called it Custard. I say I called it Custard, somebody in my chat suggested Custard. I wish I still had access to that Twitch account. Because I had a slightly better following than I built up on this one. I just couldn't remember the details. They really are. Everything's tough to remember at the moment, though. We are into week 3 of this plague in this household. At some points during my recording session earlier, I sounded so bad that I could have done a really good Deirdre Barlow impression. Just with how bad I sounded vocally. And the thing is, I don't feel that awful. Of course I'll cheer it up. Why would I not cheer the Persian up? So you're feeling down on yourself. Good. You deserve it. You summoned the shiny Chansey, you bitch. We're not even getting that many Tauros spawning at the moment. And I know a lot of it is just patience, and patience is a virtue. But I like moving about. I can't stay still. In real life or in video games. Oh no. The other day I was downstairs just chatting and I'd put my bottle of Pepsi on the stairs and about 5 minutes later, crash, boom, bang, thing nearly exploded because it had fallen down all of the stairs. So I put it in the fridge and I just forgot all about it, and I think it's still there now. And I refuse to open it because I don't want to open a bomb in my house. Did you ever hear the thing of like tapping the top of a can stops it from fizzing over? No, I don't trust it either. It feels like something that somebody made up that has become a rumour that people take as gospel. I do too. I am part of the problem there. I will still tap the can before opening it because there's part of me that wants to believe that's how it works. I want to test it as well, but there's never a right time to test it. Because I don't want to have to clean up Pepsi spooge from wherever I open it. I feel like that's the kind of thing that would be really interesting to test in school. As a good way to, like, get people to validate information that they're told. It's like you can get cheap cans for, what, 15p each? Like, you just grab one of those. And test it in class. Oh, Young Goose, Cutifly, and Poplio. People are so hard on the Poplio line. I don't get the hate for Poplio. It's cute. I think a lot of it is because its final evolution is very much feminine as opposed to traditionally masculine. And people are like, well, it's more boy than girl, so why isn't it masculine? Because it wants to be feminine. Yeah, they do. Because they're dickheads. I never understood why people don't just have a you do you attitude with anything. If it brings someone enjoyment and isn't harming anybody else, there is no problem with it. I think because I take that attitude in life, that's why I really don't like backseating in my challenge runs, because that's me, people telling me to do something other than you do you. suspicious every time I see an Oddish now going like, are you the wrong colour? They're not. But they might be. Exactly, how will the streamer know what they're doing wrong if they don't get told? I used to be so guilty of inadvertently backseat gaming. Because I used to quite often like throw out an idea and say, will this work? But I'd say it in such a way where it felt like I was telling them to try it, when actually I was just like expressing the stream of consciousness about whatever was going on. Yeah, and there's absolutely a difference between genuine curiosity, which I'll always test, and someone saying, this will work, you're playing your game wrong with the rules you set. I feel like people in gaming in general just need to remember people are doing it to have fun. You don't have to be the most efficient. You don't have to be the best at something. You don't have to do something in the traditionally right way. If you're getting enjoyment of how you're playing your video game, then you keep on doing it that way. And fuck what anyone else says. Oh no, fun in the wrong way. Fuck me, I'm getting tired. Didn't expect to crash that early. This seems to be a good spot to stand to get a lot of Pokémon spawning. Boo the smelly egg. We've not checked up here for a while. Oh, that's why. There's a Chansey there. Anything else want to spawn? A Gloom? And nothing else. So we'll leave. I'm also thinking for not necessarily the next stream, but upcoming streams, I'm going to go back to a couple of games I've not played in a very long time on stream. Like, there are a couple of platformer games that I really want to try again. Oh, a Q-Fun, a Pinchurchin, and a Gossifleur, Elder Goss? One of them. The thing that looks like Roselia from Wish. So I really want to play through Banjo-Kazooie again. It's been far too long Like, it's one of my top 5 favourite games. And there are a couple of Sega Master System platformers as well, which deserve their time in the sun again. Welcome in, Kelsey. I hope you're doing very, very well. I could also try and play Lemmings again on stream. See what goes on with that. Got a Squawkabilly, double Fido. Boo the doubles. I, at one point, was the go-to channel on YouTube for most Lemmings solutions. No, I don't have the 31 combo. I go up to 11. It makes no difference if you're not catching Pokemon. 11 maxes out your spawns. You don't get a shiny boost from anything after the immediate spawn after you've caught a Pokemon. So you might as well just go to 11, save your money, save your balls, save your time. If you got the shiny charm anyway. If you don't have the shiny charm, then it is worth going up to 31 and continuing to catch. But with a Pokemon like Tauros, chances are you aren't going to catch all 31 very easily. And if you keep having to build after that, well, you're not going to be in for a good time. Because one of them might run when you're not paying attention. I speak from experience. Oh, no, not the Venomoth. We do not like the Venomoth. Unfortunately, Let's Go as well seems to go in waves with its spawns. Should be getting around about 50% of your Pokemon. Oh, congratulations on getting the charm. It will make shiny hunting a hell of a lot easier for you. Yeah, we should be seeing around about 50% Tauros at the moment. I don't have the exact code on hand, but yeah, it's around about that. Welcome back, Kanbei. Let's see what you get in your pack. Slugmawoopa Pineco. 3 dupes. Was it even worth opening? I have comboed Tauros. You wouldn't think it looking at my screen, but I have comboed Tauros, I promise you. I'm not lying. There is a catch combo of Tauros on this game at the moment. The Forest of Pineco does continue. We've so far found 2 shinies. We got the shiny Oddish, which we caught, and then we said hello and goodbye to a shiny Chansey. There's a bullshit pun in the title. It's as close as you can get. Oh, because you were lurking, you missed my fantastic pun. Which is going to require some backstory. So, Hannah is currently hunting Bellsprout in Let's Go. On catch combo of several hundred at this point. And so, when they get sent to Professor Oak, we're saying that he sends them on to the Celadon Salad Bar. So I was like, where would we send our Tauros to? And the first thing I said was Pewter Platters, which wasn't great. Then I said, forget that pun. It's not great because I've come up with a better one. And I said we send them to the Cinna Barbecue, which is fantastic as a pun. When you do it, you just get Caterpie. So are you only shiny hunting Caterpie, Kelsey? Because the way Let's Go works is for your catch combo shiny boost, it boosts the next spawn. So one spawn of the species you're catching and nothing else gets boosted. It is a very, very, very common misconception that your shiny odds across the board go up when you are on a catch combo of 31. That isn't the case. Anubis over on Twitter has read into the code after we did a lot of research and found that consistently we were getting 1 in 1024 shiny odds when we were just AFK on a combo of 31. I think I went through about 100 hours of AFK footage in Let's Go. Counting the Pokemon, counting the average number of spawns, counting the shinies. And yeah, it's a flat 1 in 1024. The only boost you get is after you've caught a Pokemon for your next Pokemon of that species. A shiny Bellsprout is a very, very good first shiny. Love Bellsprout. You prefer cheese puns? You find them great? Yeah, they don't get much cheddar than that, do they? Who'd have thought that we'd be on cheese puns? There's our second Scyther that we've seen. Let's see what you get in this pack. Have you noticed I've updated the question mark, by the way? Blossom, Bayleaf and Remoraid. 2 grass types and a revolver fish. Yeah, I've updated the visuals on the pack opening. Finally got rid of that temporary question mark after, what, over a year of having card packs? How did you get Bellsprout as your first Pokemon? Were you playing a hack? Were you playing a randomizer? Because I can't think of anywhere that Bellsprout's a starter. I would like to see Bellsprout as a starter. It's a really good line. Especially when it has access to Swords Dance. It's such a good mon. Let's see what you get in your rare or better, Hannah. A thing, and a broken image. What's the broken image? What have I forgotten? Who the friggin' hell's Iron Boulder? What is an Iron Boulder? Houndour, Sentret, and Marill. 3 commons there. I can't remember if I backported Fluttermane or not. Thank you for the check-in, Kim. I hope you had a wonderful afternoon, evening. I don't know what time of day it is. I don't know what fucking planet I'm on. Thank you for checking in while you're driving. Drive safe. A Charmeleon, a Wigglytuff, and a Diglett there. Oh god, I'm on Earth, am I? Kind of hoping I'd moved from there. I reckon the temperature of Venus is just about right for what my body likes in terms of heat. Give me that 400 degrees Celsius. Thick sulfur dioxide atmosphere. Just complete acid rain and boiling. from the insides. It sounds glorious on Venus. Oh, that's fair. Like, the first Pokemon you caught in the challenge, not in the challenge, in the playthrough, was Bellsprout, and it was shiny. Very, very good luck with that. Unless you hunted it, in which case it could have been forever. But so Route 1 spawns 10 at a time, so on average, at the start of the game, have to reset, what would that be, 40 times? No, that's not right at all, is it? 400 times to get to odds, 1 in 4096. Oh, I used to call Fuchsia City Fuchsia City all the time. I had to stop it because I started doing PG-friendly challenge run videos. Maths is always hard, Kanbei. Oh, so you got fantastic luck there. Very, very well done. I hope it bodes well for you, catching even more shinies in Let's Go. Got a ladybird, a cow, and that's your lot for that one, Kanbei, unfortunately. 2 Pokemon. Sorry about that. I've decided the last Pokemon I'm ever going to do in the main series is Jumpluff. I'll do Unknown, I'll do Ditto, I'll do bloody Wobbuffet before I touch the Jumpluff line. I refuse to acknowledge its existence. That's how much I hate that line. I have no reason to hate the line either. It's kinda cute. Take them to the Cinnamon Barbecue, Kanbei. I have genuinely no idea why I hate that line so much. It's not great in competitive in Gen 2. I need it in the game to beat up for early game encounters. That's its one saving grace. It's a punching bag early game. Ooh, we're going for a no dupes Gen 1 to 3. We've got 3 different types of mammal there. Definitely decreasing in, like, the wow factor as we went down the list as well, unfortunately. The best evolution is Glaceon. Anybody who says otherwise is a liar. I can see the appeal of Peskeon. That's for sure. It is a little pesky, but it is cool. Glaceon is what Lance uses to threaten his party members when they don't perform. I just really love the ice type though. It's not quite my favourite type. But as far as I know, there aren't any birds variants of Eevee. It depends what the shiny is, Kelsey. If it's something interesting, if it's not a Chansey, I probably will catch it. If it's Chansey, absolutely not. I've had enough of those in my life. I'd love, like, something along the lines of Emolga, but not electric, for a flying evolution. I think that would work. I love Alolan Ninetales. Prefer Alolan Sandslash, but I think they're both fantastic regionals. Even if Jasmine loves beating up Alolan Ninetales with Iron Tail. Still, I'm not over that Alone the Ninetales run. Still not over the cast form one either. Not the cast form, the Kecleon. Yeah, the fact that she landed like 30 of the fucking things in a row. There we go, the Tauros have come back out. That protein stream was rough. I could only think of one stream that was rougher. And we are going way, way, way back for it. In fact, all the way back to the 21st of July 2023. When we did Cloister together. Where we got a 241.17. I think that last hour of time was all at red. You did have time to go and eat your chips. That protein Kecleon is the only one I've ever abandoned. I will do a redemption stream at some point. Oh, the Cloister was horrific at red. Because we have no special defense and 5 out of red's 6 Pokemon are special attackers. And we didn't outspeed. But that was back when I wasn't anywhere near as competent at the game as I am now. I wouldn't say skilled, because I don't think I'm a skilled player. I think I just know my way around enough now by brute force. Then I find like a lot of challenge runners that I've spoken to. I've got Eevee, but thank you for the offer, Kelsey. I'm just playing on Pikachu at the moment because I need to get some more shinies on this save. Yeah, I'm very much experienced as opposed to like top tier skill with Gen 2 challenge running. I'm never going to be a Snowy. I'm never going to be able to persevere with one Pokemon over and over again to get better and better times. I need that very, very quick changing variety of Pokemon. Yeah, I've very much got my own niche of you don't have to be the best at the game to do challenge running. Just do what you like, and that's why I like 4 moves as well, because it's different to what everyone else is doing, so it's very hard to tell me I'm doing the game wrong if it's my own format. The same with Supermon. Except Supermon isn't my format, it's Matthias's format, who very kindly allowed me to do videos on it. Thank you, Seribot. Like, the day I stopped comparing myself to everybody else doing the same challenges, and like stopped comparing my content to theirs and style, was the day that everything clicked and I started having fun again. There's a big period from, at least for the prereqs, not the streams. I always loved the streams because that's where I could be me, but with the prereqs from late 2023 through 2024 and into mid 2025, where I just could not get my brain in a place to truly enjoy myself. I'd have the odd run here and there that was good. But then, like, just wasn't in the zone for the content-wise. And I mean, a lot of that was because I was really ill. Like, a lot more ill than I let on. But it is what it is. Whoopa! Piloswine and Lips. I can't guarantee I'll catch it, but I'll give it a bloody good try if we see one of the shiny upstairs Pokemon, as I like to call them. Like, if it looks like it's going to run, then I won't catch it. If it manages to get into a ball, then even better. Never going to say no to a shiny Dragonite, shiny Charizard. Especially now that we could potentially, once home comes in, get a Let's Go marked Mega Dragonite. That'd be cool. Okambe, I forgot to say, in the Gen 1 pack, there is a 3-drill card now. I have Mewtwo shiny on Eevee. But then I didn't do any of the soft resets for the others yet. Not sure I will either. I can't spam the thumbs too much. Shelda! Oh wow, you were missing 2 of those. It will happen. Once it starts getting full, you could probably get 3-drill from a no dupes. That would probably be the easiest way to get it. Also, I meant to say, everybody combined on a stream on Saturday when we went for 5 hours. Probably not going to go anywhere near as long as that today, but when we went for 5 hours, I counted back how many card openings we had, and I think we ended up with something like 200 between all of you together. Let's see what we get in this Gen 2 pack. A Wooper, a shiny sheep, and a Larvitar. Unbelievable. You're not pulling the wool over my eyes with that one, Kanbei. Some seriously good puns to do with sheep. That might just be a bleating feeling, Kanbei. Showing my age here as well, but there was a quiz channel about 20 years ago called Quiz TV, who had a little puppet sheep as their mascot called Chops Longwool. And I really wish, like, if I had some kind of face cam, I'd totally get a mascot like that. And that would be how I'd talk. I'd film it doing facial expressions. Adding more to your forest there, Kanbei. Even more going in. On a standard Crystal Nuzlocke, like, Pineco is such a terrifying Pokemon. Yes, put Pineco in the bin, and its exploding ways. I'll tell you one thing, actually, the card game has done. It's very much lowered the amount of in-game cries I have to imitate. Ow! Hope that didn't come through. Just readjusted my position in my chair and I headbutted the mic. It did flinch. It had the 30% chance. I love how Gen 2 made most of their TMs trash and were like, have an early game TM. It's headbutt. It's going to be one of your most busted moves when you play this game. And you can buy it dirt cheap in the Pokemon. Tell you how desperate I was actually in my most recent video that I recorded. It was a 4 moves challenge, and I had Mud Slap on the learn set. But I actively chose to keep Mud Slap throughout the entire challenge. Let's see what you get in your Gen 1 pack, Kim. Balls, Charmeleon, and Doduo. That's the Pokemon's name. I forgot. I'm tired. Yes, also mod, we can allow the word bitch. Bitch is fine. Actually, that's the point. Kanbei said the big C word, and it came through. On stream on Saturday, but bitch, however, is not allowed. Exactly. See, Automod doesn't care about that. Oh, is that what it is? Gloom, you better not fucking touch me. Neither would be. Okay, you'll be pleased to know we have had a shiny Chansey today. Let's Go is behaving as you would expect. Thank you for the check-in, Maisie. Yes, we should put it in the bin. You do have a diamond. We're in Tauros purgatory at the moment. I regret my life decisions leading up to recording a Tauros challenge run video and then thinking it'll be a good idea to hunt the Pokemon I've just played. No. More gambling time. We have a Pokemon that I'm not in a good mood with. A Houndour that's shiny. And then a Steelix. Yep, call you Jazz. If you want to gamble along with everybody else, get your ass over on Twitch. Channel Point redeems. You can open packs from every generation now. If anybody from Twitch is listening, it's for Channel Points only. No real money exchanges hands. Yet. You can't see me, Kanbei, but I just raised my middle finger. That's your secret potion. A Ninetales, a Mankey, and a Drowsy. Oh, Scyther's here for no good reason. I love how I've done the 1% shiny Scyther hunt. I've caught a shiny Scyther. And yet still the circle is orange. Pupitar. Fuck me with these shinies. Hoothoot and Shiny Hoothoot and Cyndaquil. What do you get, Maisie? A Dustox, a Triangle, and a Crab. I love how Game Freak made Snowrun, gave it one evolution in Gen 3 with Glalie. They were like, actually, it's not that cool, is it? It's just a giant hockey mask with teeth. Let's make a new one. So they killed it. Everyone will want them, Maisie. You're going to start a trend. Shelder, Fearow, and Squirtle. My first language is puns, Kanbei, you know that. Totodile, Miltank, and Totodile. That was a really snappy opening there. Oh god, we've got another one. Shitty Skitty, Kecleon, and Absol. One of those three Pokemon I like. You definitely do have enough starters to be triple shits. Not triple question mark. I love Absol. In my next recording session, I've got to be very careful now not to call him triple shit by accident. I will say I got so frustrated in this video that we do have a fucking in there, and we've got bollocks. It's the one coming out on the 28th. I am slowly losing my family friendliness and losing my mind playing some of these trash Pokemon in Gen 2. Though what I don't get is the Pokemon that I played has fairly good stats apart from its speed. And yet that one got me really worked up. I was cool as a cucumber for most of Ledian. Who do we have in this pack? Hairy Mama, Gulpin, D's Nuts, and Penisfish. I'm collecting all the uncensored bloopers, Kanbei. At the end of the year, I'm going to put Big Bear. Piss off, Pikachu. I'm going to put them all in one big bloopers video. The excitement I get from seeing Ursaring. About 6 times already this year, I've put Ursaring in my schedule, and then I've removed it going, no, I cannot do Ursaring again yet. It has been too soon. You've got all the peas there. The pack is peeing on you there, Maisie. I do apologise. It was a piss pack. Come on, Ursaring. Murkrow, Lantern, and Murkrow. Blah. Nobody's got the elusive 3 of the same pack yet. Gen 6 is most likely for those. Let's see what you're all getting. Blaziken, Thingy, and one of the cocoons. Delete as appropriate out of Silcoon and Cascoon. Alakazam, Horsey, and some magnets. How do they work? Like, legitimately, who knows the difference between Silcoon and Cascoon? Why are they different? But which one is which? Because I never know. Magby, Lips, and Natu. Oh, I like that. The S's stick together for Silcoon. Oh shit, we've got pre-rolls. Gonna run some adverts. I think everyone who's at least chatting should hopefully be a subscriber. I think everyone received a gift sub. I think you did as well, Maisie. Yes, you did. Thank goodness for that. Yeah, we've got 3 minutes of capitalism to deal with now. You're not wrong, Kanbei. Silcoon and Cascoon are both the bad ones. Also, might go live on YouTube on Thursday, thinking about it. Because I'm past the time I'd normally finish. Oh, that's a cute pack. Fletchling, Skiddo, and Pancham there. I'm not feeling going straight back into the Gen 1, Gen 3 runs yet though, so I don't know who to run. Cyndaquil, Furret, and Meganium. I think we're on a bit of a go slow with these. I'll have a look at my back port, see who I've got. Caterpie, Horsey, and Meowth there. And now we've got Maisie's pack. Trapinch, Shitty Skitty, and Vibrava. Oh god, I'm gonna be running. I'm gonna be running that Pokemon at some point. And now all I'm going to think of is fucking vibrator for it. You dickhead. In the nicest possible way. You absolute dickhead. Enjoy your dinner, Maisie. I hope you're having something lovely. We've got a Bulbasaur, a Mankey, and a Meowth. I really like the non-PG streams as well. We've got Mischievous, Big Spooder, and something else. What was it? Entei. We'll take that. Adverts are over. Welcome back if you did get bombarded with some things trying to sell you shit. Camera ups, Beldum, and Slack off there. The Bellend there being the best of the three Pokemon. Centric, Wall Plug, and F. As in F in L, that was a bad pack. That pack made me nearly run into a Chansey. Marill and Cyndaquil as well as Sunkern there. I like Sunkern. I never used to. But it falls into the so shit it's good. All 12s? That's 12, 24, 36. 360. Plus another 72 is a high number. Oh, you've got Beldum, Swords, and whoever that is, Sinister. I clearly have not done all the work I needed to do. It's all these new Pokemon that were introduced after the base game of Gen 9. Little Bear. Knock off Little Bear and Scampharos. Starmie, Sleepy Bear, and Mankey. That is French, Starmie. Oh. I might run Excadrill again, you know. It's been a while. And we don't actually have a proper Excadrill run because we had fucked up stats. Corsola, Mantine, and Hoot Hoot. If you find Excadrill sexy, then you got problems, mate, honestly. Like, it's bad enough wanting to fuck a doodle, but fucking a sharp doodle? No, thank you. I lost a viewer doing that. I don't normally check my viewers, but I just tabbed in. Oh, what was that run? Oh, who was it? Swanner. Where air slash was typoed to be 100%. That was actually my last challenge run stream on YouTube. That's how long it's been. Igglybuff and 2 sheep. Not a bad little pack. Suddenly the game was like, oh shit, yeah, you are actually on a catch combo. Let me spawn some of the Pokemon you chain. Who do we have in this Gen 8? The only one of those I know the name of is Wooloo there. Drizzile, don't know him. Hatena, and Wooloo. I'm glad you got Wooloo. Yeah, speaking of sheep. You never know, it might just be a bleating thing. Totally get the emo starter. What I don't understand is how it goes from emo into James fucking Bond. Revolver Fish, Snappy Dragon, and Sunflower. It very much is the natural progression of life. Whingy little brat, into emo, into double agent. Well. Yep. If we could have gone one up or one down on the RNG there. Oh, Kim's yawning at you, Kanbei. Oh, I could never live in Seafoam Islands. I'd live on Cinnabar, preferably in the volcano. That might be warm enough for me. Yeah, for the Cinnabarbecue. It's also so I can borrow Blaine's Pokemon as space heaters. It's like, are you doing anything with your Growlithe? No. Yoink. You'll have to visit Koga and or Janine Delete as applicable to get your badge first. sheep lips, and that's two things there, not just one card mushed into one of sheep lips, and Chikorita. So I'm going to scam you all. I'm going to break the Pokemon down into their individual body parts, so you've got to collect them all in order to get the Pokemon. Bubble. Shiny Metapod and Zapdos. Fake Suicune, Matang, and Clefable. I do need to run the other Paradox Dragon bullshit things at some point. Fucking hate the Clefable line. Like, genuine disdain of Clefable and its companions. If it's not a bear, I'm not interested. Whose pack made it first there? Dunsparce, Spooder, and Marill. Jesus Christ, Hannah. Your luck. The packs are super addictive. Magnet, Angry Fish, and Rhyhorny. Horny. If you do want to put a Pokemon in the bin, by the way, if you don't want to... well, fuck you, apparently, Hannah. If you do want to save some channel points and spend them on putting a Pokemon in the bin, you can remove a Pineco from its fate. I feel like a lot of people have spent all their points on cards. Cat, crab, and mouse. I wish I could manually add channel points for you, Kanbei. I totally would. You do need a Scamulet coin. Good afternoon, Yalisha. I hope you're doing very, very well today. I don't have the patience for shiny hunting off-stream. It's very much an on-stream thing for me. I mostly use the shiny hunting as a backdrop for everyone to open packs. I dread to think what redeem I didn't do. Big heckle. Oh, I need to be a Chansey for Hannah. I've not got my glasses on. Shit. Chansey is... Bah, bah, bah. Hannah, you've heard my jinx, haven't you? If you don't know, you haven't heard my jinx. Haha! I'm scamming you all out of my own personal embarrassment with channel points. I'm not well. You're not gonna make me do it today. Centrip, Pineco Forest, and 2 Pokemon in that pack. You now have 14 Pineco. What are you going to do with them? Decorate a tree with them. Let's see what you get in your Gen 1 pack, Kim. Coughing, Jigglypuff, and... Yep. Can have some good funnilingus with that. That username at the casino, good funnilingus, lives in my head rent-free. I have had 2 shinies so far today. Well, 1.5. We had an Oddish, which we did catch. And then we got punished with a shiny, smelly egg that we didn't catch. The same thing has happened this stream as happened last stream, though. We got 2 shinies very quickly as we banged our tits into a Venonat. And then the last one, the last hour, nothing. Oh, what the frigging hell's that clip doing there? Do you need to leave again? No. No, it's more fun when I lose my marbles. Also, why does that clip URL have Horseradish Leroy Jenkins in it? And thank you for following the channel. We do have anonymous followers on, so I don't know who you are, but you are appreciated. Feel free to lurk. Feel free to do whatever you like. But you don't have to show your face. Because we are very much lurker and anonymous friendly here. There is no pressure to talk. As long as you're having fun, that is the main thing. Let's see what you get in your Gen 6 pack. Fucking hell, Hannah. Oh, I can't gesticulate. The fact that you've had 2 Zygarde today. It's like Kim with the snack in the ancient city on the Cobblemon server. You did get the double Articuno pack. What do we get in this one? Are we going to get a Pineco? No, because it's a gem one, you dolts. Fish, rat, and balloon. Oh, I could go for some snacks. Best of luck with your try that again, Shy. Best of luck with your shiny Growlithe. I hope it comes up for you soon. I hope you get much more luck than I'm having at the moment. You absolutely do have this, though. And if you don't get it, we can put it in the bin for you. That's how it works. There's a Pokemon that's annoyed you, stick it in the bin. Oh, Bellsprout's back. Pineco did explode in the bin. This is why Bellsprout's head is so up. Who do we have this lot this time? Mankey, Minge, and Nidoran. So, Hannah has been hunting Bellsprout for what feels like an eternity. Doing one of those quests where you get a shiny on each route. And it's just not showing up. The catch combo is ridiculously high, at least double the odds at this point, I think. Oh, 625. With 0 phases. I went read Northern then again, didn't I? With 0 phases. Like, 625 Bellsprout. It's a bit fucking ridiculous, isn't it? In it, bruv. It's kind of southern. We're like, bar gum. Hey up, me love. No! Running away on 29 is vicious. Oh, is it on cooldown? I'm going to do this one manually because running away on 29 is just rude and it shouldn't be a thing. One of these will be the thing to change the sprites. Which one? I don't know. I still don't know. I've lost it. Let's put Growlithe in the bin for you. Oh, I really want to hear Kim say that as well. Growlithe does deserve to be in the bin for running away. It's just mean. I can't read bad. Why would I pay attention to you, Kim? Noibat, crabfish hand thing of doom, and a bird. Clauncher, that's its name. I've played Pokemon. Oh, POS stands for something. I thought you were coming up with a new insult. Welcome back, Maisie. I hope you had a delicious dinner. We're getting blocked from the exit by this fucking pidge. He's staying there until a shiny Chansey appears. Fuck off, you spicky bitch. Like, seriously, Pidgeotto, move your fat ass out of the way. He's taking the actual piss. In the words of Ludacris, featuring Mystical, move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. What if it's just stuck there? Oh, thank you. We can enter our doorway. If you're cold, they're cold. Bring your Pokemon inside. A Pokemon is for life, not just for Christmas. You go to Celadon's Salad Bar, I'll go to the Cinna Barbecue, and we'll have a good meal between us. Oh, are they being... Is it that time already? Shit, it is that time already for them to be like, feed me. I've not eaten in months. By the way, if you are interested at all in Warframe and gacha trading card capturing games, coming very soon to Bad at Games' stream is this card game, but with Warframe characters. Welcome in, Mr. Potato Head, to the other chat as well. Dear 43 in the Route 15 house. Squidgy has not seen a shiny in 90 minutes. Squidgy is getting fucked off. Venatwat, Ghastly, and Andrew the Sanctuary there. Nice pack. Big brother of the house, this is Davino. You are live on Channel 4. Please do not say fuck or bugger.
Don't say fuck off, bugger!
Scary tree, snappy fossil, and electric thing. Moor. I'd like it if I had more shinies. What was that movement there? I am so tempted to switch up my OBS as well at some point so that I can have actual music playing on the streams. The only shinies allowed are in the card game, clearly. Yeah, press that subscribe button over there. The bigger I get, the more then people can fling money at me. So I can do more non-PG streams. It's not an instruction for anyone to fling money at me at the moment, by the way. Because I'd never expect that. I can't tell if you're talking in euphemisms bad. But I really hope you aren't. Yes, Team 11212 is recruiting. We have one member, Kanbei, he's getting lonely. If you've got 112 and 12 of your currency, shove it in my face. And I will eat 112 and 12's equivalent of KFC buckets. Oh, is that what they're calling it these days? Changing the blade. Right. I'll remember that. What about the currency? I'll take anything. I'm a right whore for money. I'm not. Or am I? Who knows? If I ever do a subathon, I might call it my selling out stream. Oh, you can get interchangeable ones these days, bad. That's fancy. They cost more. A Stanley knife, who are they? You call that a knife? This is a knife. It is always good to have a variety of blades. Especially with something to get them as shiny. That's a spoon. This is a knife. Ah, you've played Knife is Spoony before. If we carry on quoting, this is going to end up with Bart Simpson being kicked up the arse. Welcome in, D1. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I hope work's going well for you as well. I was about to say something really stupid there. I was about to say the Super Bowl was really late, so I hope you're not so tired, but it was only really late in this country. Oh, why would you run wishy-washy? Do we need to call the authorities? Disparaging the boot is a bootable offence. How long can I keep up this shitty Australian accent? You started rooting and testing Mashana? Crikey. I'm genuinely surprised, actually, that Wishy Washy managed to get as far as it did as fast as it did. Wishy Wasn't is a really, really good pun. Really good, like top tier pun. I know that Gen 1 is the shortest game you can run, but still sub 2 hours is very, very good. Yes, you put Wishy Washy in the bin. Look at it, it's trying to leave and it never will. That Wishy Washy's first language is Spanish, where there's no differentiation between in and on. Metapod and Kingler there with a glitch in the middle. Totodile, Entei, and Cyndaquil. We're getting so fucking close to having like full sets of something with the 3, and then something always fucks it up. Oh no, not Agadoo. But Jesus, Kim, you get that thing off my screen right now. It is far, far, far from a little guy. It is booty bolts, yes. I am not over the shiny dickhead Cyndaquil. I never will be. But that one wasn't shiny, so I don't have anything against it. Zapdos, Moltres, and Rat. For God's sakes. Oh, get ready for something broken. Pig. Hammer. Violence? Let's see what you get, Maisie. Aaron, Whisper, and Shiny Kecleon. I might not have had any shinies in about 2 hours. But you lot are getting them. Oh, don't. Not with protein. No. Protein bad. You do have Sparkle Diamond. Because you're worth it. Do it. Get addicted. The more you spend on cards, the less chance I have to do an in-game cry. If we get a Jinx from a pack, I will do her cry. Magikarp, Venatwat, and a Shagikarp. You did get a shiny on your first pack. We're going into Gen 8 now with a Galar pack. Dottler, Squirrel, and Zamazenta. That's it. I don't know the difference between Zacian and Zamazenta. Eats the cheese and onion crisps, and then there won't be cheese and onion crisps there. Exactly what Hannah has just said. Oh, 59's easy. The single brain cell is definitely being shared at the moment. It's doing very well. Considering we are at other ends of the country. Tent. Coughing. Gloom. Very toxic pack there. Oh no, we are not running into that twat. Is that because you're as glamorous as Brittany? Is Brittany glamorous or is she just Brittany? I will leave Brittany alone. It's Brittany, bitch. I don't know when she started doing It's Brittany, bitch. The first time I heard it was in Scream and Shout with will.i.am, who was so ubiquitous in this country in 2012. Like, I did call him Will You Leave a few times. Little bear thing. Bug and hideous abomination of a Pokémon. They really dropped the ball with Drampar in Gen 7. Tauros is a bull, yes. And this hunt is getting a little bit bull. That's why I named the title that. As if I knew this was going to be a shit hunt. I was going to call it a Jeremy, but I think the only couple of people who may get that pun are Kanbei and Hannah. I should put puns in my tags from now on, actually, shouldn't I? I loved when he was in the government. Because at least once a week, somebody on one news channel would mispronounce his name. So did I, and even to this day, I still think of him as that. You know what? I am going to open a pack. I never open a pack on stream. Let's go for a Gen 1. Nope, that's Gigantifying emote. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do my quick attack. Let's click the button. See what I get. I mean, it's mid at best, that pack. I did get the One True Lord Dome. I have recently, as in between streams, I have upped the fossils to epic. Mostly because in the early gens, epic were thin on the ground. And what do you get in your Gen 2 this time? Cyndaquil and Wooper. If you end up with a completely empty pack, then I will do a reroll completely for free on the house. Let's see what bad gets. Oh, so close again. We get a Machoke Me Daddy, a Machop, and a Pidge there as well. Ew ew. There, I've said it. Somebody clip it out of context if you like. Boo the Chansey. What's up to you too, Kanbei? Growlithe is taking the actual piss for you. I don't know what you might have done to annoy them in a previous life, but they are not happy with you. See, I'm the server admin, and I know how to make goat horns, so... no. I worked with a lady, actually, close to 15, 16 years ago, whose surname was Lech. Like, she always got asked when people first met her, are you a Lech or a Leech? I'm thinking, how fucking grim for you. I would change my name if I was called something Lech. Shit on my tits, it's there! We are going dual wielding with our balls. Yes! I think that might have been the most over-the-top shiny reaction I've ever had. I do like combining our balls together. Who do we hunt now? That is the question. Oh, you can fuck off now, mate. Is that really what you've had to name the VOD clip, Kim? I am not doing the Jinx hunt. I do count myself very lucky that you're not using my actual words. Glad to have that one done. Who's the next video out? Is it a Gen 1 Pokémon? Let's check my schedule. Oh, I've got Weezing coming out tomorrow. Ladybird, Xatu, and Octillery. What is your evolution that you would like? Oh, thank you, Kim. I'll eventually get used to this menu again. What are you going to get, Hannah, in this one? Bellsprout. I would have loved that to be a shiny Bellsprout. Karma, chameleon. And a salamander. Yes, I would like to use another lair. Wouldn't like to use another lair. Use another lure, thank you very much. Ah, the prostitute anthem. Magnemite. I can't believe it gave you a Bellsprout as well. Oh, we've only got floor humpers in this. Coughing's in EV. In Mount Moon, in that bottom floor, every day a new moonstone will generate in the middle of the patch. I'll tell you what, I'll show you where I mean. Let me just grab this presumably fake item. Oh, it's a max potion. Don't know how I missed that. Boo the smelly egg. How do we leave? I feel like I'm in too deep. It's worse than a Kia. Chansey is almost everywhere. Yes, Hannah. Oh, I did that on Route 7. Last time I played. Good morning, Andrew, and I hope you're doing very, very well today. Say hello to the Zapdos for some good luck. How do we leave? There we go. Gotta put my glasses on as well, because I can't read YouTube chat, it's tiny. Welcome in Ravon Gaming. Thank you for your very kind words. Had my glasses off because my face has been hurting. Let's get back on. One day I will not go straight to the bag. Let's get on the Zard again. Skip over into Mount Moon. Ghosts of Shiny Hunt's Pass living there. But we do get to see some Andrews and a Charmander. So it's not like this is a bad little walk. Shit, have we done another full hour already? I don't use the Ko-Fi bot to expect people to fling money at me. I use the Ko-Fi bot to see how long I've been streaming. Hack! Bitch. So yeah, if you go in here, then follow the curve round. I don't know what I'm hunting at the moment. I'm showing somebody a moonstone location. But down here, just there, is a moonstone that you can get every single day. So a moonstone will spawn in this little crater here. Now let's get out of this horrible place. We'll do the walkthrough. See just how many smelly eggs appear. Ah, bloody bat. Oh, I have to roll more adverts, so I do apologise if you're not subscribed. Volume warning, all that kind of fun. 3 minutes of adverts coming now. Hopefully we won't do anything interesting in this time. Oh, can you all move? Are you having a mother's meeting there? Yep, grab a snack, do a stretch. Take your meds if you need to. Do as I say, not as I do there. If you're having a snack, make me hungry, as I practice and fail at the art of Zubat's weaving. It's the newest Olympic sport. Ah, fuck me sideways. I was doing well with Zubat weaving until we had the third. Oh, bloody shroom. It did all go very much to shit. Nidoran, tent, and the thing I just bumped into. If you are over on the YouTube, please do tickle and caress the like button and maybe think about subscribing. You are playing with fire, going for a Gen 1 pack. What do we have up here? I can't remember. I think this might just be Oddish, you know. It might be a pointless route. Thank you for the subscription over on YouTube. I'm glad we could help you out. Let's Go is one of those games that's got so many little details in it that nobody's ever going to know every little bit of where every little item is. So the more that we can learn together, the better. I'm out of lures, Jesus. And I'm out of money. So at this point, I forget how to move Pokémon. There we go. Now get ready for Misty to be absolutely demolished by 2 cats. Both using Payday. I am very broke in this game, Kanbei. Let's see what you get in your Gen 1 pack while we're doing this. Wigglytuff, Caterpie, and Rhyhorny. Oh, it's Starmie. Oh. Sound like a tennis player. This is about the first time in over a year I've done a Pokemon battle at full, regular speed. It's so slow. Saving her best till last here with the Dugong. We beat up Misty. We got more money picked up from Payday there than we did through actual winnings. Now, because we're in Gen 1 Kanto, well, a Gen 1 region, Gen 7 Kanto, we have a separate Pokemon. We'll go into Cerulean Cave as well, pick up some items. And get bombarded by a duck. Yes, I would like to use these. Thank you for asking. I have a Lapras, you haven't got one. This is my Lapras, it knows to surf. There. We don't have game music, but we can do the surfing music with a song. We got a ball. What a load of balls. Sounds like a good idea, Kim. I probably won't be on too much longer because I do need to have something to eat before I sleep as well. A golden penis berry there. Can sell that for money. Goodness gracious, great ball. Lugia! Cyndaquil has slugged my balls. Persian. Jigglypuff and Horsey. You wanted celery. Porygon. Woman and Victini. A Nana Berry there, we can sell it for a bit of cash money moolah as well. Another Nana Berry. Porygon from the anime, you're not wrong. I don't know why the first word that came to my brain for her was just woman. But I am sticking with it. That's a lot for items in Cerulean Cave today. I am broke in Let's Go because of the 1% hunts that I did. Bad, you are getting a Dragonair, a Persian, and a Rhyhorn. Let's see what you get in your rare or better. Macho Man, Rabbit, and Fake Entei. Ceruledge as opposed to the other one. I don't remember them. It is Entei with armor, you're not wrong. Let's sell some shite. I am knackered. Hoping to get a good sleep tonight. What time are we at now? I'll go until probably the top of the hour, maybe a little bit longer. I know, what is that? It's wishful thinking is what that is. Anything else we can sell? I'm never going to use the pineapple berries. Never going to use the nanap berries either. Yeah, generally hitting a tree with a vehicle is a bad idea in general. Now, I am going to be hunting the fossils on the other version of Let's Go, so I don't feel bad about selling those. And we now have over 100 lures and just 4 money. Right, because we are getting towards the end of stream. Because I need to go and sleep. Let's do our standard. Get ourselves into Pewter City and we'll go into Viridian Forest and we'll sit there for a few minutes, see what ends up spawning. Might get lucky and get a shiny, might not. There's only one way to find out. The reason we go to Viridian, by the way, is because you can easily AFK. And there are 20 spawns in the forest. And we get to play some Metapod weaving if they show up. Oh, that Pidge was really, really adamant about bumping into us, wasn't he? Get myself comfy. I'll just rest for the last goodness knows how long. So if we do get a shiny, do we think it'll be left or right as well? We've got the 2 different patches of grass there. Who will produce the shiny today, if any? I'm left-handed, so I do think left is best. What do I get? Thingy, Clefable, and house. I have building. Yes, Pikachu's in here. I love the misconception that you can't catch Pikachu in Eevee and Eevee in Pikachu. It's just the starter one that you can't get in the other. I kind of really want to get a Jinx so that I have to do her cry. I think she's an epic. Seviper, Blaziken, and Swampert. Once again, we get so close, yet so far. Kanbei's rolling the dice on Gen 1. Vedatwat, Tentacle rather, and Poliwag. 3 dupes. Oh, Jinx is only rare. Shit. Apom, Shiny Xatu, and Snowbarmer. For years I thought that I'm going to show my complete lack of knowledge of that kind of music. Is that Linkin Park? So I used to think that it was Linkin Park, as in the place in the UK, in the Midlands in Lincolnshire. If it's not like hardcore 90s rave, then I don't know. Like Basement Jaxx, Underworld, Mint Royale, Ginny. I know them. I very much have a type of music I enjoy, and I very rarely diverge from it. I talk about, actually, in the latest video, how one of the very first albums I was allowed to buy was music for the Jilted Generation by The Prodigy. What does Kim get in this one? Fish, Drowsy, and Paris. I'm very much the same. I know what I like, and I like what I know. You never listen to music. What the fuck? What the fuck? You don't listen to music? What the fucking fuck? I've currently got The Prodigy on in the background, Kanbei. We could not be further apart. I do know, and this is a really embarrassing revelation, I do know the first song I was ever obsessed by. And looking back, like, it tells a lot about me as a person. Apparently the first song which I used to sing word for word, as like little Squidge, 2-3-year-old Squidge, was Mr. Loverman by Shabba Ranks. It's even worse than Wannabe. Welcome back, Kelsey. We are wrapping up the end of stream. We've been going for about 3.5 hours, and I need to eat and sleep. The first single I ever bought is very, very, very embarrassing as well. Like, it might be even worse than Mr. Loverman. That's saying something. The first single I ever got was in the late 90s. I got the album before the single. My first album was Music for the Jilted Generation, because of course it was. I'm me. I'm weird. My first ever single was Viva la Radio by Lolly. I think Bob the Builder is a less embarrassing album than owning the Viva la Radio single with Hey Mickey as a B-side. Smurf House is a vibe. We found it on the web archive, didn't we? I have the tism where I remember so fucking much about my childhood. Shania Twain concert, that don't impress me much. Enjoy your food, Kim. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Rest well, and I am sure we'll be in touch tomorrow. I've never been to a concert. I do at some point want to go to Creamfields Festival, though. Like, looking at the artists who've played in the past, Creamfields would be right up my street. I've already been to one of those, Canbay. Many, many times. The Rasmus represented Finland in Eurovision in 2022. With a song called Jezebel. I was Team Lorraine. In 2022, I much preferred Tattoo. (2023) rather, not 2022. 2022 was Stefania that won. I actually wanted Moldova to win that year, though. I thought Soirée Shaluna was a fantastic song. Did you know that until Lordi won Eurovision in 2006, in the entire time Finland was competing beforehand, they had only had a single set of 12 points? Ever. Kim was out to dinner with her parents couple of days ago, and I got a message on Discord, and I ended up sharing my Eurovision-tism. First question I got asked was possibly the easiest one that any Eurovision fan should know, and that is who won Eurovision in 1974. It was ABBA with Lies. Waterloo, I was defeated, you won the war. Cat, pig, and crab. Let's think, who have Norway sent in recent times? Last year they sent... Who did they send last year? Kyle Alessandro, the little twink. Year before they sent Gata with Ulvaham, that was a good song. Alessandra, Queen of Kings the year before, that's a good entry. We don't talk about 2022 with Give That Wolf a Banana. 2021 was Ticks, not a good entry. 2019 was Kaino, won the televote. Last non-English song to win Eurovision. That would probably have been 2022 with Stefania. Because Tattoo was English, The Code was English, and Wasted Love was English. "2024 for Norway got robbed by their placement in the running order. Like, they shouldn't have been bottom that year. There was so much dross that made it into the final. It'll come as no surprise that my favourite in 2024 was Austria with We Will Rave. Because of course it was. That's why I liked Sissal for Denmark in 2025 with Hallucination. She's in the national final. Oh, don't get me started on how awful What the Hell Just Happened was. At the moment, non-English songs are in a bit of a renaissance in Eurovision. They are very much peaking again. Larv, oh Larv, I gotta tell you how I feel about you, 'cause I can't go a minute without your larv. Tattoo did represent Russia, I believe, somewhere around 2003, and they did the whole fake lesbian act at the time, and then Tattoo was interviewed about what they thought about LGBT rights, and one of them, I can't remember which one, was like, if my son was a F slur, then he would no longer be my son anymore. I am not having a son who is an F slur. It's like they queer baited and then, like, no, actually, we don't like you. Dickheads. Yep, Lena was very much the Dick Van Dyke of Cockney. I never knew she was that invested in, like, the baby form of butterflies and the like. I mean, you're not wrong, it does deserve a reroll. We got mini Jinx, but we still don't have Jinx. Sounds about right for Let's Go, yeah. I do mean lips. I forgot to call her that this time. Let's see what you get, bad. Spanky My Manky, Jolteon, and Magnets. How do they work? Oh, we're going back into Gen 2 now. Lips. Raikou. Shucky. I use Unknown as a placeholder for when I'm not sure what I'm going for. I am fully aware that Let's Go is Generation 1 Pokemon only plus Meltan and Melmetal. I'm also not going to start a new hunt this close to the end of stream. Eevee is cursed for me in Let's Go. Never been able to get a successful combo of it. Yep, don't heckle with Sheckle. Magby, Talo, Torchic, what a terrible pack for a no dupes. It should work on mobile as well now, Kanbei. I redid certain parts of the code for the page. Congratulations on your 2 shiny EVs. It's a very nice shiny. I had to update the card page to include Gen 9 because I'd completely forgotten to add it. What a disappointingly empty Viridian Forest. Do we have a lure on? We've not had a bloody lure on this entire time. That's why stuff's not been spawning.